Hello and welcome back to another episode of Emidiv Kitchen. This is Ade here at Emidiv Kitchen, where cooking is made simple. We welcome our new viewers to this channel. We say welcome. Please like, subscribe and share our videos. We also thank our regular viewers. We have been seeing all that you're doing. Just as I mentioned 2 weeks ago, this channel is growing and it's because of people like you, and we truly appreciate all that you have been doing, watching our videos and also sharing. So today I have a very simple recipe I will be showing you today. That simple recipe you can make from the comfort of your home using ingredients you have. In as much as you have all-purpose flour or you have flour, you can make this recipe. And it's bread. I know most people like bread in different varieties. You know, there are different varieties of bread, and I know even if you don't eat bread, there must be a particular make of bread you will like. So our main type of recipe, that is bread, we are making today is the buttered bread. So sit tight and let's bake this bread together. So let me quickly introduce you to the ingredients we will be using. But before that, please always remember the first rule in the kitchen. That is washing your hands. It's very, very important whenever you're handling food items in the kitchen. So the hands are already washed. Let me introduce you to the ingredients as I already mentioned. So here I have 5 cups of flour. This is a combination of all-purpose flour and bread flour. I have 3 cups of bread flour and 2 cups of all-purpose flour. And here I have half cup of raisins. This is vanilla flavor. I will be using 2 teaspoons. This is salt. I will be using half teaspoon. Here I have baking powder. From this baking powder I will be using just 1 level teaspoon. This is sugar, and this is 1 cup of sugar which I'll be using. This is yeast. I will be using 2 tablespoons of yeast. This is the butter. For this I will be using 250 grams of butter. And here I have 4 large eggs which I'll be using for my bread as well. And here I have 2 cups of milk. So as you can see, our bread is going to be a very rich one, but we hope it does come out pretty well. I mean, perfect. So the first thing we will do is to grab this. That is our flour. We will transfer our flour into the mixing bowl. Let's see. And then we will add a little bit of milk. So at this point we need a very low heat so it doesn't splash out. And then add the yeast. The sugar. butter. The flavor. And the salt. Baking powder. So now we can increase the power. So this is the dough. But if you notice that your dough is too, too strong, you can add some water. But when you're adding the water, make sure you add it bit by bit until you get the right consistency. You can see, so this is how you will know that your dough has formed. It will no longer stick. It will form just one ball or one one huge ball of dough. So at this point, let me see. We will need to sprinkle some of the so the mixer have done the huge part of the work. So this is where we will need our raisins. So all you need to do is to keep, folding in from the end. So just need to keep kneading it. So So this is how I do. You can see it's formed so perfectly, and I really like it. So what we'll do is we will have to let it stay. At this time the weather is really hot, so I believe it's going to rise on time. However, we will need to smelt it with some oil. So this is how I do. Looking so nice. So I will cover this, and then we will let it stay for about 1 hour. After 1 hour I'll come check it. Just as I mentioned, the temperature here is very high, so that will make the dough to rise faster. So if it were to be during cold season, we will have to leave it to stay longer. The longer you allow the bread to stay, to ferment, the better the bread, or the better form your bread will have. So we will come back to check this after 1 hour and then punch it down. Stay tuned. So as you can see, our dough is rising, and it's almost throwing off my cover of the. So all we need to do at this point is to punch it down. You can see that the consistency is now getting better. I like this. I truly like this. So all we need to do is to smelt it with a little bit of oil again. And then cover it. So we will let this stay for about another 1 hour. As you can see, our dough is rising again, and I believe at this time we should be ready. So if you want, you can leave it for longer than this. Just as I mentioned, the longer you leave it, the better it will be for the dough. So I really like this. So now I can now share my dough. So that is just the simple way of going about it. So I will just need this to form a circular shape. And then right there. So if you feel it's not smooth enough, you can use oil, you know, to smoothen it. All you need to do is to keep folding it inward. Keep folding inward. We need to give space. And there we go. Perfect timing. So that is it. The next thing now is to have it transferred to the oven. If you want, you can still cover this and let it sit for about 15 to 30 minutes. But because the dough is already risen, it's, you know, it has already formed, so there is no point at this time. But if you want, you can leave it for a longer time. Then another thing I would like to add is the yeast. If you are not sure that your yeast is still active, I strongly recommend you activate it. All you need to do is to mix it. You know, you can look up our previous videos. I think that is one of our videos that shows how to make pizza. You know, we demonstrated how to activate your yeast. I can also leave the link below in case you're interested in, you know, finding out how to activate your yeast. But because I'm already sure that my yeast is active, that is the reason why I combined. You know, you don't want to be disappointed by the fact that the yeast is no longer active. So as you can hear, my the oven is ready. And we need to put this in real quick. So my oven I set to 40 minutes. So we will allow it to cook for because the oven I set to 350 and to 40 minutes. So it's we have spent about 8 to 9 minutes warming up the oven, so we are left with 31 minutes. However, I will be coming back to check after 15 to 20 minutes to make sure our bread doesn't get burnt. Sit tight and don't go away. That is our bread. So let's see how it looks in the middle. You can see, so nice, really nice. Did you see that? So nice. And that is our bread. I love the combination of all the ingredients. So that is bread today. I hope you do enjoy it. Thank you for watching. This is Ade here at Emily Kitchen, where cooking is made simple. Please like, subscribe, share, and at the same time comment. Put your comment in the comment section.